Welcome back to another Call of Duty Warzone video, ladies and gentlemen. In this video we're talking about blueprints, how you unlock them, how you use them, and whether they are of any use. Some of the blueprints require you to have the battle pass for Call of Duty Warzone, and some do come free when you level up throughout the game. The better ones, of course, they save for the battle pass. What I would say in general is blueprints aren't hugely important to the game. It's probably better if you unlock your own attachments and perks for your guns, because you can be a bit more selective and creative with the perks that you use. But there is a place for these blueprints in the game, and we'll show you some of the tips that you can use to help get the most out of the blueprints that you do unlock, whether you decide to buy the battle pass or whether you decide to just continue playing the game free. First of all, what is a blueprint? Now, a blueprint is the same guns that you'd get in the game originally, and that you're leveling up throughout the game when you play it, but it already has pre-selected attachments, and on most of them you do get quite a cool skin. If you go to the battle pass page, you will be able to see all of the blueprints that you can unlock. I have put some on the screen so you could see them as well. These are by no means all of them, and quite a few of them are actually free, which is quite good for non-battle pass holders. I will get into why I keep mentioning this, but blueprints are just guns with preset attachments. So far there doesn't seem like any real benefit from having a blueprint, so why is it even in the game? So it's in the game for people who haven't actually unlocked all of the attachments for the gun yet, and you can still use some of the attachments you might not have even unlocked yet. Now this is quite handy, especially if you've got guns that you don't really use that often. You're reluctant to use them because you don't have any attachments for them. Now, how do you actually equip a blueprint? Now on the screen here I'll show you how to do that. In loadout, you'd go to regular weapon select. After you've done that, next to the weapon you've unlocked a blueprint for, you'll see armory. In there, you'll see a list of all the blueprints you've unlocked for that specific weapon. Now, another cool thing about the blueprints is, after that, you can then go into the actual blueprint itself and change some of the attachments. So here you'll see me change the sight on the MP7 Bengal. This is another way of making use of your blueprints, even though you don't like some of the attachments that are on there. Now, if you've not unlocked anything else for that gun, you can just remove attachments and use it that way instead, or you can add some if you've already unlocked it from playing the game. You can also go back in and customize the skins on the weapons. I know blueprints already come with their unique skin, but you can also go back in and change that as well if you want to. Going back to the start of this video, I did mention you do require to have the battle pass for some of these blueprints. Now, what you're seeing in the footage before is the MP7 Bengal, and that's probably the one I've used the most. I think the MP7 is a really good weapon in this game. I will discuss loadouts and stuff in another video. I wouldn't go out your way to buy the battle pass just to get these blueprints. You can unlock every attachment for every gun in this game just by playing with the guns that you get. It's more like a skip ahead for people who can't be bothered unlocking attachments for guns, or if they want to try a gun that they don't have any attachments but you have a blueprint for it. So that's a good way of starting with a basis for a gun and then tweaking it to whatever you want afterwards. Some guns in this game of course take a little bit longer to unlock attachments for because they don't drop in loot crates. Something that's quite common and drops quite a lot from loot crates you'll probably have a lot of attachments for, but guns that are a bit more rare to find you may not, so that's probably another reason to use blueprints. Another thing to mention is that you don't unlock any extra attachments, or there's nothing special about the attachments that you get with the blueprints. They're all the same ones you can unlock. It also means you don't necessarily get the best attachments for that gun or the highest level attachments. So just because you unlock a blueprint doesn't necessarily mean you're getting the best attachments, and that's what I mean by you don't need to be looking out for blueprints, but if you do have one, definitely utilize it, tweak it, change it, and make it work for you. That's pretty much everything for this video. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like, and if you are new to the channel, also subscribe. The next video will be on guns and loadouts, so stay tuned for that. And if you have any other suggestions for videos, whether it's Call of Duty Warzone or any other games, please leave it in the comments. We'll definitely read through those and try and make videos based around your suggestions as well. I know we've been away for a while, so it's good to see some of you guys back in the comments. That's everything for today's video, and thank you very much for watching.